Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is an energy update. Let's have a look what's going on. Someone's very curious. They want to know what you do. This is someone wanting to learn something. Do you want to spend time together? Do you want to do something? But they want to know. This is someone coming into the Chariot taking control. Could be somebody who put on the brakes here. Maybe felt you didn't have anything in common or you weren't compatible. Could be someone who didn't tell someone something and they're putting on the brakes, taking another look. But I feel for most of you, this is someone who wants to go down this path. They're curious. They want to get to know you. They want to know about the things that you do. See, learning something, very creative. It looks like you have something in common, but I do see the energy of the Chariot. So this is someone taking the lead. Yeah, who's taking the lead? This is someone who's been kind of keeping this to themselves. They've gone within, into me, I see. Things you have in common, compatibility. So they've learned something. Not everything, but it has to do with taking control of the situation. So they're definitely gone within. They're trusting their intuition. Yeah. Oh, they want to start something. Very curious. Shining a light, looking for clarity. Someone's seeing something clearly. Ooh, I feel this is someone who's not saying anything yet. Like I say, it's privacy. Someone's private thoughts, maybe what they're thinking. Yeah, they're planning, preparing. They're looking at every little detail, feeling really happy, really positive. They like what they see. You may have some things in common. But it is possible, some of you, it's somebody here who maybe put on the brakes, something private they were dealing with, maybe didn't want to tell you. But it's definitely an energy of someone coming in, taking the lead, because they're preparing. So somebody maybe wasn't quite ready to start something. But it has to do with something very personal. But they've gone within, so they're looking ahead, planning, preparing ahead. They're looking at the situation. Tell me about the 3. Yeah, they see somebody here. You might be a little different than their usual type. Sometimes it's a person who feels something's a little off. But it has to do with type, if you're their type, if you have anything in common. It's possible they put on the brakes, felt maybe you weren't. But they're now taking a step back. There it is, confirmation. Seeing things in a different light. Could be somebody who had just maybe even cut someone out here. I don't know. It's possible, but we'll see. Yeah, this is definitely planning, preparing, providing. So this is someone thinking positive. I got to be honest, they're thinking positive. They're planning and preparing. It's about providing. Now, there could be several things going on where someone has just ended something. See, breaking free. But I feel this is someone who sees you a little different than their usual type. So it looks like they have a type. Yeah, we got a King of Wands. Someone here definitely takes pride in all the things they do. Planning, preparing, and providing. They're coming into this with a very positive. Could be somebody who wasn't prepared. I wouldn't be surprised they had just broke free, maybe didn't tell you. I do feel they were free, but obviously putting on the brakes here. They're definitely taking another look. Like I see kindness, compassion, someone who cares. Yeah. Trust your intuition. You probably know who this is. It is about starting new. This is someone definitely very positive, very looking at this in a very positive way. See, they're just getting prepared. It could be someone who put on the brakes as they weren't ready. Look at that. This is someone taking a leap of faith. They're definitely going for it here. Oh, yeah. It's a win or lose kind of energy. Well, what have I got to lose, right? Yeah, no, they see opportunity. They know when that King of Pentacles shows up, they know a good thing when they see it. They see opportunity. This is somebody who maybe has a lot of options too. They get chased by a lot of people. So they often kind of put on the brakes a little bit and kind of look to see if there's something off. Tell me about temperance. See someone tempering their passions. This is someone who makes a decision when they're calm. See, they don't make a decision when they're excited, but you can see taking a leap of faith. I wouldn't be surprised if someone who's left someone behind, where there was something off or not right. Who knows? I mean, well, it definitely looks like it could be that way for some people. Yeah. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so somebody has ended all their options. Yeah, there's people coming in, giving them attention, chasing them. They're not interested. There's a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention, but they're not interested in anyone. They're curious about you. But yeah, it's possible they were basically free or breaking free, because I do see feeling something is off, breaking free. Someone who's interested only what they can provide. This is generally somebody who is a provider. It's not about providing. It's more about if it's going to go somewhere. It could be someone who kind of felt, well, this isn't going to go anywhere. But they're definitely seeing things in a positive light. See, they're reflecting on it. They're going to go for it. But it does look like someone has ended a situation. See, ending something before they start something new. They definitely see an opportunity, but someone's ending all their options. I do feel it's someone who gets chased a lot. They're not interested. No one hears their type. But you have something in common with this person. Probably creativity or skills. You bring something to the table. See, this is someone who gets a lot of attention with people who don't bring anything to the table. They're only interested in what they can provide. So, yeah, they are looking at the situation. Whatever it is, it's ended. Options ending too. Someone's about to make a decision. They want to get this going. You know, they've been thinking it through. See, choosing their battles. So I wouldn't be surprised this is someone who ended something with someone. And they're basically free. They're breaking free. But it's making sure it's over before they start something new. So they're choosing their battles. They're looking before they leap. Why? Because of the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely this energy of somebody who's kind of two energies here. But it's about new. Ending something. See, something's starting. They wanted it, but they needed to end a situation. It looks like they were already breaking free. They'd already seen this as something that wasn't long-term. It wasn't going to be successful. But they are taking the lead, too. Yeah, this is someone who's a natural-born leader. They like to take the lead. If someone else takes the lead, they feel something's off. And that looks like that's what's happening. People coming in, being flirty, you know. Yeah, they are single. They're looking to see if you are, too. They're very curious. So somehow you've crossed paths with this person. Tell me about temperance. Yeah, some sort of shock, surprise. So there's a lot of surprise and shock. So something definitely ended. Actually, was I not up there when I did this? It doesn't matter. I'll take a closer look. But the Tower is some sort of shock, surprise, where they feel something is off. But it does look like somebody was dealing with something here. See, it looks like they ended something with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So there's definitely I mean, this is just someone having an off day too, but I feel here the shock of surprise. See, this is somebody who's successful. See, someone different. They've never had anyone who was not super successful, but like I say, successful, someone who takes care of themselves. So they wanted this. So they needed to end a situation. I feel like they were already breaking free. They could already see, because they're looking at how things have played out. They could already see whatever they were dealing with wasn't going to go anywhere. Yeah, they're definitely a person here. A lot of focus on work, but they want to build. See, this is someone rebuilding after the Tower. So this is someone who probably wasn't prepared. Now they feel prepared. They've let go of all these options. Relationships over. See, ending it before starting something new. But boy, did they ever want this. They want to build. Yeah, this is someone emotionally available too. They're single. You're single, they're single. Yeah, they want to build. See, putting in effort. This is something worth working for, putting in effort for. See, another person, they see that it's funny because whoever it is that they've left behind that they seen wasn't going to be long term, it's not going anywhere. And it could be someone who wasn't telling them the truth about their own success or whatever was going on with them. Yeah, let's have a look at that and see what comes up. Yeah, see, taking it to, this is someone who didn't want to, they didn't see this going anywhere. And they could have felt that way about you. Something was off because, like I say, feeling something is off. But whatever it is, it's something that wasn't going anywhere. But I feel this is where two people come apart suddenly. See, I feel they were already breaking free. They already were looking at this. This just isn't going to go anywhere. This isn't working. So I don't know what it was with this person. I don't know. Maybe they were just interested in what they could provide. That's what it looks like. Because it does look like they get chased a lot. They're very charming, attractive. Yeah, they're definitely a person, yeah. See, they've seen the bigger picture here. This is someone who wants to be happy. They want to be emotionally fulfilled. But I'm going to tell you, they actually wanted this. They just weren't ready. Because I do see them rebuilding after the Tower, where two people come apart and then here's two people coming together. So it's kind of like between two worlds. They were basically free because there was a fight, an argument, the Tower coming down. But yeah, I feel this is just a person who doesn't want to start something until everything's cleared out, till it's over. But there's so much. They felt so happy. And this is someone really happy that something ended. It was over. That's where I feel. It's like they wanted it to be over. They wanted to start something new. Yeah, they're coming in. See, ending something before going on a date. This person wants to ask you out. Yeah. Could be someone they were just dating and they just didn't feel like it was going to go anywhere. But like I say, they're coming in to ask you out. They're exploring their feelings. They are mature. They're emotionally available. Wow. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone who doesn't see something coming. They don't see it coming. It's coming in sudden. And I feel this is someone also maybe, I mean, like I say, there's curiosity. There's still things that this person wants to know they don't know. But definitely a person who didn't see it coming. So a little bit of a shock surprise. They were definitely blinded by all this light, put it that way, because there was this, they wanted it, and I do think they made it happen. I think they put on the brakes for someone else, or just putting on the brakes of the whole thing until that, whatever it was over, so they could ask you out properly. So it's an energy of someone, yeah, you can see truth, win or lose. So this is somebody here, going for it. What have I got to lose? They're going to reach out. They're going to tell you too. This is someone emotionally mature, and I do feel they work a lot. They take care of themselves, putting in more effort. This is someone ready to put in that work. Maybe even done a little inner work, but it's about what you do for work. All kinds of things that they still want to know. So there's a lot of curiosity. I don't know how you connected with this person. There's something about things you have in common, something that maybe didn't know that they now know, because it's somebody who sees something they didn't know. But there was, they were at this crossroads. They were unable to make a decision. Tell me more about that, because that's where it all, oh yeah, this is what they didn't see, was this beautiful Empress. See, it was unexpected. But they certainly feel they missed a magical opportunity, I'll tell you that. Tell me more about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, see, they now, because of the curiosity, learning something, this little aha, they're ready to go for it. But I do think there's somebody who just wasn't prepared. And I do think it's telling the feminine, prepare. Because when this person comes in, they are wearing their heart on their sleeve. And this is not somebody who generally does it. They stay very much in control of their emotions. They're not ruled by them. Why? Because the King of Pentacles is also here. And we have an Empress, someone who's already manifested all the energies of the Queens. This is someone who's ready. They're open. They're not quite ready. Wow. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, they want to lay, they're a little apprehensive. You can see they're looking at it, but they want to lay the foundation. See, this is about coming in right. And maybe you even had a date with this person. They're technically free. I do feel they were basically single. But like I say, there's still stuff to deal with, right? When you come apart from someone, choosing their battles, thinking it through. But this is about taking decisive action. So there was a little indecision. It's not that they, you know, this is what they see, though. What they didn't see then, they see now. Yeah, so this is somebody, like I say, a tower of shock, two people coming apart. They're between two worlds. You know, they definitely want to build the foundation. See, this is somebody looking at, this is somebody who already knows they can never make this other person happy. Nothing they do was ever good enough. And that's where I feel, this is where this, I think they made it happen. I feel they ended it. I feel they were already preparing and planning to end it. Yeah. So it's just a matter of a bit of time, but they are definitely wanting to lay the foundation. Yeah, but there is self-control. See, they're very mature. They have self-control. They're taming that beast. Oh, they wanted this. Self-control, yeah, controlling their feelings, emotions. It's just a person who wants to come in right. They want to go for it. They want to go down this path, but it's a timing. So they're also looking at this interest. Oh, they want to know everything. They want to know what you're interested in, what you do for work, how you spend your time. But the timing wasn't quite right. So I do see a little patience possibly paying off with this person. But a lot of it has to do with them being patient. They know they need to be patient. Truth. That aha moment. See, they see things very clearly. They see you in a very favorable light. But it's like they don't expect this to... I feel it's almost like the feminine showered abundance and tried to start something and just put themselves out there. Hey, I'm available. Hey, this is someone who's got a lot of self-confidence, maybe even a little bold. Often the King of Wands is bold, but this is someone just, like I say, a little apprehensive. They want to lay the foundation. They want to come in right. They want to go about this the right way. This is definitely someone who doesn't want to start something off the wrong way or start something the wrong way, because it is about stability. See, they see someone as a partner. It's about coming together. See, I feel this is somebody who's, what they've wanted, everything they could want is a partner, a real partner. Because I feel they were dealing with someone here where someone who just didn't bring anything to the table. They didn't have any skills. Because this is someone who wants a partner. I wouldn't be surprised if they own a business or, like, it's all about partner. And that's, the Empress wants the same thing. Is a partner. So they see this. Yeah, and you can see things moving very quickly, feeling a little overwhelmed. See, they're keeping something to themselves. See, it's all about their private thoughts. See, it's about, like I say, it's something private, something personal. So this person put on the brakes. It was nothing personal about you. It was definitely them. But this person aims to win. This is someone who, when they want something, they go for it. So here it is, coming in very quickly, gaining momentum, making a move. They know they need to make a move. It's time to make a move. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I do feel that Queen of Pentacles is a common energy between the Empress and this person where the tower came down. Someone who's kind, compassionate, someone who cares. See? But the other person, I feel they didn't care. They were just interested in what they could provide. So they may have seen you that way as well because it's happening suddenly. Yeah. See, this is someone, things happening fast, feeling a little overwhelmed. Too much of a good thing. They wanted it. I can tell you right now, win or lose. But yeah, a little time out, a little break from dating. Someone who's taken a time out, maybe the Empress as well. Some of you, it could be yourself who suddenly decides that someone here is not your type or you're not interested. There's definitely that energy. But the Empress is open to new here. Yeah, we have this person becoming an emperor. This is someone manifesting the energies of the kings themselves. So it could be a business owner, somebody very comfortably well off. Someone who's self-made, they take care of themselves, they're single. This is someone who's single, but they're making sure the other person is too. There's been a little time out, a little break. Yeah. So someone just kind of going within too. They're definitely pinned down by their thoughts. There's a little fantasizing and romanticizing too. They kind of look at how it play out, and I do see there's a lot of excitement. There's definitely, it's funny how the energies shift, but let's have another look at the Emperor. Yeah, they're coming in right. See, they see someone who's marriage material. So you're getting a heads up. I feel some of you are already prepared. It's almost like you already kind of know. It's saying to trust your intuition, like someone's healing, taking a break from dating. Maybe even both of you. This is a lot of focus on work. Definitely someone who's independent. They're single. So I do think making sure you're single. But there's the Pentacle. They're offering the Pentacle. You're about to receive it. I see someone being very gracious too. Very gracious, open to receive. Beautiful. Very generous too. But it's about building the foundation. See, this is someone who just wanted to go about things the right way. They needed a time out, a break. And I actually feel while there's this little break, I feel we have a feminine who's been maybe started something new, maybe a new job, but it's definitely an energy of happiness, high vibration. I do feel like you're open to receive, and I do think that you're prepared. Some of you are prepared. I think you're already ready. If you're not, you're getting a heads up. They're laying the foundation, and they are generous. They're coming in right. So, yeah, you're about to get your cup filled too. They are cautious. This person's a little cautious. It may take this person a little time. Like at first it might feel a little off or a little uncomfortable because they put on the brakes. Okay, so I do feel they're cautious. They're careful what they wish for. But I feel this person's, and I do see the Queen of Pentacles also playing it safe. Okay. Don't act aloof. If you are interested, let them know you're interested. Okay. Because I do think that's what they're finding out, that you're probably interested and open, but you're going to get what you want. They're just a little cautious. It'll take this person a little time to open up. So it's about making this person feel comfortable. Yeah, but I feel it might be a little uncomfortable at first. Just because of this little time out, this break. Yeah, so someone getting out of their head here. And they are fantasizing and romanticizing. Look at that. They're ready to start something new. Yeah. Like I say, it's just going to take a little time. So it's about making them feel comfortable. Yeah, more than likely the other way around is if you are kind of in that energy of playing it safe. It's about just feeling comfortable, staying grounded. Look at the situation, because I do see happiness. See, this is all about new. Look at that, a whole new cycle. This is someone sees you in a very positive light. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both ways here. But this is a beautiful whole new romantic cycle. I think they're planning something romantic. They're going to definitely put a lot of effort in. I do think this is going to happen while you're working or you're busy yourself. You might start feeling a little overwhelmed. But like I say, it's all about putting in effort. Somebody who's single, they want to build. This is somebody who doesn't really want to be single. They have a love of home, family, partnerships. They definitely want a partner. But whoever it is they broke free from definitely wasn't a partner. Who was this person? Somebody younger, immature, focused on self. It's all about me. Yeah. So whatever this person did, it was never good enough. But I feel like this somebody looking at this person like they knew something was off. So they see it not going anywhere. And then here we have this beautiful Empress. Somebody who talks about self, it's all about me. Someone, or just someone younger. They're kind of all about themselves. So, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely feel that there was a massive Tower moment. And I do think they made it happen. They wanted it to happen. They already had that one foot out the door. Yeah, but it all has to do with this person coming in, taking the lead. See, it feels like we have a feminine who took the lead. And it does look like it may have been bad timing. Doesn't look like there's going to be a huge amount of time. If you know who this is, yeah, they're coming in. They're offering you the cup. I can't even believe that's just come out. Whoops, one more on the Wheel of Fortune. A bunch of cards fell. I don't know which one come out first. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is about two people coming together, a cycle over for two other people. It's done. It's finished. The Tower came down, but this person is excited. See, self-control. They can barely control themselves, but they act a little aloof. See, the King and Queen of Pentacles, the power couple, two people acting a little aloof at first. And it's going to take a little time, like I say, to get comfortable. King and Queen of Pentacles. They are planning, preparing. They dress for success. Definitely well-groomed, putting a lot of effort into how they look. They certainly like what they see, too. Somebody who puts in effort. I really think this person is really, really interested, like beyond. I mean, they're coming in with a pentacle. They're building the foundation. They'll pick you up, take you home. I mean, it's all about investing emotionally, too. It's going to take a little bit of time. A little time. Yeah. Definitely it's an energy of both of you trusting your intuition, see? Taking a little time here. Both fantasizing, romanticizing how this is going to play out, the two of you coming together. See, there's a lot of physical attraction. They're very attractive to you and vice versa, I feel. Yeah, look at that, manifesting. See, it's all about the two of you communicating. See, they're going to start it. Let them do it. They're manifesting. They have everything they need. There's a lot of desire, a lot of physical attraction. So there you go. I feel like this, I mean, it's just about being emotionally ready too. And it doesn't mean that they weren't before. It's just when somebody comes apart from someone, it is something that happened and it's something that throws them off. And then here's this Empress right there. See, starting something before something was completely over. And this is why I feel they put on the brakes. Because this is someone choosing their battles. They knew it wasn't quite over yet. It's all happening. I mean, it could have happened all in the same day for that matter. You know, to the King and Queen of Wands, they find you very sexy, charming. See, you're both creative. You have something in common. And that's another thing. So what this person's seeing is somebody who goes for it. If they want something, they go for it. And they focus on it till they achieve it. Win-win. Seeing a win-win for both of you here. Two people who are very determined to win. So pretty interesting. And it could even be the feminine who's ended something with someone. But I definitely see the Queen of Cups. But it's like one person's is the person they're leaving behind. Someone who needs a lot of attention. They need too much attention. Like I say, they don't have any skills. They don't bring anything to the table. They don't see it going anywhere. They see this going somewhere. So it's them who they don't see it going anywhere. So it looks like it's someone who has started dating someone. Anyway, here they come. Get yourselves ready. Prepare. Okay, King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Cups. Fresh new start, opportunity, definitely an invitation. Yeah, they'll pick you up. I do feel this is someone who, a little old school. Definitely confident and bold. They tame the beast. You're safe with this person. See, it's about the two of you being alone, kind of fantasizing, but they also know they can control themselves. So it's both of you. I do think you're both going to be excited about this. They're definitely, yeah, this is both of you drinking from each other's cup. I see having a conversation, seeing eye to eye. This is so nice. So, so nice. I just see a lot of charm, two people very funny, having a good time. I do think you're going to keep this to yourself so you kind of see where it goes. But definitely a lot of privacy, and what goes on between you stays between you. And this is likely why this person, see, this is someone who talks, maybe even gossips, someone who's younger, see? A person who needs a lot of attention. They want someone who's a little independent, someone who has goals, things that they still want to achieve, because it's all about time. So there you go. Take care. Prepare, because there is going to be communication. Bye for now.